will ever happen because of what he allegedly did next on April 2nd. That day, Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metaf got into a confrontation under the tent. According to witnesses, Metcalf told Anthony to leave the team's tent, and at that point, Anthony allegedly reached into his backpack and said something along the lines of "make me." Here's what Austin's twin brother told WFA.
Carmelo Anthony's parents, yes. The very same people who were supposed to guide and protect their child, arrested for allegedly orchestrating a $230,000 hit on a high school teen. You heard that right. $230,000. 4. A murder plot on a teenager. Austin Metaf. And no, this isn't some dark movie plot you've seen on Netflix. It's allegedly real life right in the heart of America's suburbs. How does a family go from cheering at football games to allegedly financing a teenage assassination? Who even thinks in those terms? And the timing, the audacity, the sheer Hollywood-level drama of it all. It's enough to make you question everything you thought you knew about privilege, power, and parental guidance. Tonight, we're peeling back the layers of a scandal so outrageous, so jaw-dropping that the headlines barely scratch the surface. Envelopes, burner phones, cryptic messages, and yes, stacks of cash moving faster than a TikTok trend. The question is, how deep does this rabbit hole go? And what does it say about the world we live in when the people entrusted with raising a child might allegedly plan something this sinister? Buckle up, because what you're about to hear will make your jaw drop and your sense of normally implode. Imagine a world where trust isn't just broken, it's weaponized, where the very people who are supposed to protect life allegedly plot to end it. Sounds like a dark Netflix series, right? But hold on, because this isn't fiction. This is allegedly the chilling saga of Carmelo Anthony's parents accused of orchestrating a $230,000 hit on a high school student, Austin Metaf. Yes, you heard that right. $230,000 paid for a teenager. Now, before you shake your head thinking, no way, this has to be a meme, let's unpack what supposedly went down, according to leaks from anonymous sources, because of course everyone involved suddenly went underground. This isn't just a fight over a parking spot or a social media spat. Allegedly, every move was meticulously calculated, orchestrated, and yes, financed like a high-stakes Hollywood operation. Burner phones, encrypted texts, envelopes passed in the dead of night, all of it allegedly designed to set a deadly trap for Austin Metaf. And the players, oh, they aren't just some random suburban parents. We're talking about a family with influence, with wealth, with enough clout to make heads turn and eyebrows raise. Carmelo Anthony's parents, once seen as standard, respectable figures in the community, allegedly pivoted from loving parents to the center of a nationwide controversy. Some sources even claimed they had been under scrutiny before. Small allegations of shady dealings, whispered rumors about financial manipulation, but nothing this explosive. The irony is almost cinematic. Picture this: a sunny high school track meet, sneakers skidding across the turf, laughter echoing under tents, and somewhere in the shadows, a plan allegedly being executed that could end a young life. It's the kind of story that makes you question everything. How does ordinary suburban life transform into a potential crime thriller overnight? The details are staggering. Documents allegedly leaked to investigative outlets outline envelopes stuffed with cash, handoffs to intermediaries, burner phones pinging encrypted messages, and financial trails designed to disappear faster than Instagram stories. One insider supposedly told a reporter, "It's like something out of a James Bond movie, but darker. You've got parents coordinating, phone lines lit up, money moving in a way that would make Wall Street blush, and all of it allegedly for a teenager. And if you're wondering why this would even happen, sources hint at a tangled web of jealousy, rivalry, and family pressure ingredients that, when mixed with access to substantial wealth, allegedly created a toxic storm of intent. The first signs of trouble reportedly appeared months before the incident. Allegedly, private meetings were held in office buildings with vacant floors away from prying eyes. Encrypted communications were exchanged under the cover of night, and then came the financial component. A staggering $230,000 moved in digital installments, spread across shadow accounts and in traceable crypto wallets, allegedly ensuring no paper trail would survive scrutiny. In the court of public imagination, the audacity alone is enough to make your jaw drop. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. What makes this scandal even more explosive is the alleged methodical execution. The plan allegedly wasn't spontaneous. Witnesses who spoke anonymously claimed that Carmelo Anthony himself, a talented athlete, may have been guided through the plot by a chain of intermediaries. Every phone call, every text, every subtle nudge, allegedly designed to manipulate and control events. And the parents allegedly orchestrating from the sidelines, communicating through layers of secrecy, and according to insiders, maintaining a facade of normally. Now let's talk optics. The American public loves a scandal, especially one with shock value. And this story has it in spades. A teenager's life allegedly targeted. Parents allegedly involved hundreds of thousands of dollars, allegedly moving like magic across digital accounts, and a network of complicity allegedly hidden in plain sight. Social media has already exploded with speculation, memes, and outrage. One trending hashtag, pure justice for Austin Dash, or in the darker corners, parents gone rogue. The narrative allegedly goes deeper. Some sources claim that this isn't the first time the family allegedly flirted with illicit activity. Alleged past incidents, small financial manipulations, strange transfers, suspiciously timed trips paint a picture of privilege potentially abused. And now all of those whispers converge in a single explosive allegation that Carmelo Anthony's parents allegedly orchestrated a deadly plot against Austin Metaf, a teen whose only crime may have been standing in the wrong place at the wrong time. Public reactions are as varied as they are intense. Anonymous commenters online have suggested everything from complete moral collapse to straight-up criminal genius. Others are questioning the legal system. How does something allegedly this calculated allegedly escaped detection for so long? And let's be honest, this story has all the ingredients for virality: family drama, money, teenagers, mystery, betrayal, and yes, alleged murder. It's like the perfect storm of human fascination. And here's the kicker: the alleged financial transactions alone are a story in themselves. Imagine moving $230,000 in secret across multiple accounts with enough layers of obfuscation to make even seasoned accountants dizzy. Allegedly, the money flowed like water intentionally designed to disappear. Envelopes exchanged, burner phones pinging, instructions typed in cryptic code. The alleged sophistication is jaw-dropping. One alleged source told an investigative reporter, "You'd think it's fiction, but the details are real enough to make law enforcement sweat." Meanwhile, the alleged human element makes your skin crawl. The community is reportedly shocked, grieving, and outraged. Austin Metaf's friends, classmates, and family are allegedly left reeling, struggling to reconcile the idea that a life could allegedly be snatched through such calculated orchestration. And the public obsessed. Every detail leaks, every whisper spreads, and the outrage grows. Hashtags, Twitter threads, TikTok videos, all dissecting the alleged chain of events. By the end of this section, one thing is clear: this alleged scandal isn't just about money, teenagers, or bad judgment. It's allegedly a masterclass in manipulation, secrecy, and audacious criminal planning. And while authorities allegedly investigate, the public narrative has already formed. Carmelo Anthony's parents allegedly went from suburban respectability to the center of a conspiracy that feels both surreal and terrifyingly plausible. So buckle up, because the rabbit hole allegedly goes deeper than anyone could imagine. The next section will allegedly expose the scandal in full lavish spending, cryptic messages, public reactions, and the shocking ways the alleged orchestration allegedly unfolded. Prepare yourself. The alleged truth about this family may be stranger than fiction, and the layers of alleged deception are only beginning to unravel. All right, folks, if you thought part 1 was shocking, grab your coffee, because part 2 is where things allegedly get downright cinematic. We're diving into the alleged nitty-gritty of Carmelo Anthony's parents' $230,000 project, the cryptic communications, and the jaw-dropping public reactions that are shaking social media to its core. Buckle up. This alleged scandal isn't just a story. It's an alleged thriller with layers so deep you'll need a map to follow. Let's start with the alleged finances. According to anonymous sources, because of course nobody wants their name on a story this explosive, the $230,000 wasn't just handed over in a single envelope like some old school mob movie. Oh no. Allegedly, the money was broken into calculated increments, funneled through multiple digital wallets, and disguised with cryptocurrency mixers so clean you could eat off the blockchain. One alleged forensic accountant told our team, "I've never seen money move like this outside of major international laundering cases. It's almost elegant, if elegance could be criminal, and the alleged coordination doesn't stop there." Surveillance footage allegedly shows Carmelo Anthony's mother meeting a middleman at a convenience store late at night. Envelopes exchanged, burner phones activated. Every movement choreographed with precision that would make a military strategist jealous. It's like watching a heist movie, except the stakes are horrifyingly real. A teenager's life allegedly hanging in the balance. Now let's talk messages. Allegedly, texts were sent in cryptic code. Phrases like, "funds cleared," "ISIL," "no trail," "everything happens quickly." "Maintain composure" to a casual observer. These words might sound like corporate instructions for a surprise party, but the alleged context chilling. Sources allege these texts were blueprints, step by step for the execution of a deadly plan. And yes, the public is obsessed. Screenshots of these alleged messages have already gone viral with Twitter threads, breaking down each word like it's a secret puzzle from a spy novel. Meanwhile, the alleged witnesses are coming forward, or at least anonymous. Accounts claim they have. One alleged insider said the level of coordination was insane. Phones kept pinging. People were moving like clockwork. And the parents, they were calm, methodical, detached. It's like watching chess played with real lives as pieces. And social media. Don't even get me started. Memes exploded within hours. When parents plan your social life too far, Carmelo's parents from PTA to hitman. The outrage is as hilarious as it is horrifying. And here's an alleged twist that's shaking up public perception. Leaked reports allegedly, of course, suggest that this isn't just a one-time lapse in judgment. It's part of a pattern. Past incidents allegedly hint at secretive financial dealings, suspiciously timed trips, and small mistakes that may have been practiced runs for something bigger. And suddenly, the $230,000 hit allegedly seems like the climax of years of calculated, morally bankrupt preparation. People online are calling it the most absurd yet terrifying story of suburban criminality ever recorded. The alleged fallout on social media is equally cinematic. Instagram Reels dissect every alleged movement. A flash of a white envelope here, a burner phone there. TikTokers are allegedly creating timelines, visual maps, and animated breakdowns of how the $230,000 plot allegedly went down. Reddit threads are exploding with speculation, conspiracy theories, and yes, lots of "I can't believe this is real" comments. Even late-night hosts allegedly jumped on the story, roasting the audacity of the alleged plot and the sheer boldness of allegedly moving $230,000 for a teen assassination. Of course, let's not forget the alleged human cost. Austin Metaf's family allegedly described the unfolding scandal as a nightmare we can't wake up from. One alleged family friend said, "It's one thing to hear about crime on the news. It's another when the people you trust allegedly plot it so carefully. The betrayal is unimaginable, and that sentiment is resonating nationwide. The alleged audacity, the alleged cold-blooded orchestration, the alleged sheer disbelief, people are glued to the story, analyzing every detail as if trying to catch a single misstep that might make it all not real. Spoiler, every alleged detail only makes it seem more real. Now, let's get into the alleged logistics, because that's where things turn from shocking to downright mind-boggling. Sources claim the alleged planning involved multiple burner phones, dead-drop handoffs, and surveillance of Austin's movements. Envelopes passed in dimly lit parking lots. Cash meticulously counted, recorded, and passed along in stages to ensure there was no obvious trail. The alleged chessboard of execution allegedly spanned days, with parents allegedly coordinating every piece from their end. It's the kind of meticulous orchestration usually reserved for Hollywood thrillers or international crime syndicates. And speaking of Hollywood, imagine the parallels. Critics online are allegedly drawing comparisons, Ocean's 11. But with suburban parents and a teen target, Breaking Bad meets the PTA, the public can't stop theorizing. Who else allegedly knew? How long had the alleged plan been in motion? And of course, what about the money trail? One alleged investigative reporter posted, "If you think this is just about a high school rivalry, think again." The alleged orchestration reads like a blueprint for criminal networking. Then there's the alleged public reaction outside the internet. Community members allegedly staged protests, demanding answers. "How could this happen in our town?" Some allegedly yelled. Others allegedly held vigils for Austin, expressing grief, shock, and disbelief. The alleged emotional weight is palpable. People aren't just angry, they're stunned, horrified, and struggling to process that this allegedly happened in broad daylight under the noses of a community that once trusted the family. Allegedly, sources also claimed that law enforcement scrambled to piece together digital evidence. Phone records analyzed hour by hour, financial flows traced down to the last cent, interviews conducted with anyone remotely connected to the alleged events. We're seeing layers upon layers of planning. One alleged detective supposedly said, "It's like peeling an onion. Every layer makes it worse, more complicated, and frankly, more shocking." And social media absolutely obsessed with every alleged insider tip, dissected frame by frame. And let's not ignore the alleged public figures weighing in. A few celebrities allegedly commented online, half outraged, half incredulous, mocking the idea that parents could allegedly orchestrate something this audacious. "Parents gone rogue" became a trending phrase. Memes proliferated, and the alleged scandal began to dominate not just news cycles, but pop culture commentary. Some alleged comedians even joked about PTA meetings turning into hit planning. Sessions adding a surreal layer of dark humor to an already chilling tale. Financially, the alleged extravagance is mind-blowing. $230,000 allegedly allocated specifically for this act. Alleged intermediaries reportedly documented each installment almost like a corporate ledger, ensuring that the money flowed exactly as planned. And don't forget the alleged burner phones, the alleged dead drops, and the alleged clandestine meetings. It's a system so allegedly detailed, so allegedly audacious, that social media users are posting breakdowns like it's a criminal case study. And now comes the alleged kicker, the alleged reaction of Carmelo Anthony's social circle. Sources claim that friends, coaches, and acquaintances are allegedly reeling. Shock, disbelief, even fear. "We never thought the family was capable of this." An alleged friend allegedly told a reporter, "It's surreal, like living in a crime novel, but it's real life, and the money, $230,000, to allegedly orchestrate a teen's murder. Unthinkable." So, where does this leave us? The alleged fallout is massive. Social media is ablaze. Authorities are allegedly investigating. Community outrage is at a fever pitch, and every single detail, alleged financial transfers, alleged encrypted texts, alleged surveillance footage, is under the microscope. The alleged audacity, the alleged moral collapse, the alleged chilling precision. It's enough to make anyone question reality. And yet, as part 2 allegedly closes, one truth allegedly emerges. The story isn't slowing down. If anything, the alleged scandal is just getting started. Next up in this video, we'll allegedly explore the fallout and consequences, government probes, legal battles, resignations, social media chaos, and maybe, just maybe, the most shocking twist yet. Because when parents allegedly cross the line from authority to orchestration, the consequences aren't just personal, they're national, viral, and unforgettable. All right, folks, if you thought the alleged scandal couldn't get any crazier, Part 3 is here to allegedly blow your mind. Buckle up, because the aftermath of Carmelo Anthony's parents' alleged $230,000 plot for Austin Metaf's murder is allegedly wild, chaotic, and straight-up cinematic. We're talking legal storms, social media freakouts, government probes, and public outrage that's hotter than a Hollywood blockbuster. Let's start with the alleged legal firestorm. Lawyers on both sides are allegedly scrambling. Defense teams are allegedly spinning tales about misinterpretation, coincidental transactions, and overblown assumptions. Meanwhile, prosecutors are allegedly leaning into every damning detail: financial records, surveillance clips, burner phones, and cryptic texts. Allegedly, one source said, they're trying to turn a full-blown orchestration into teenage drama. Good luck with that. And yes, the courtroom allegedly looks like a high-stakes thriller. Cameras flashing, reporters scribbling, every word dripping with tension. The alleged government response is also intense. Local authorities, state investigators, and even federal agencies are allegedly coordinating efforts to map the alleged conspiracy. Hypothetical subpoenas, interrogations, and freezing of accounts allegedly followed. One alleged insider claimed they're treating this like an organized crime case. Every transaction, every message, every step is being scrutinized. It's insane. And social media users are allegedly loving every minute of it. Threads breaking down legal angles, TikToks visualizing courtroom drama, and memes about Carmelo's parents' PTA to prison exploding everywhere. Now let's talk public outrage, because the alleged response is nothing short of viral. Allegedly, community members, former fans, and even casual social media scrollers are expressing disbelief, anger, and shock. Hashtags like "Justice for Austin Metaf F", "His parents gone rogue", and a "Do Use the 30 scandal" are allegedly trending worldwide. Allegedly, memes depict parents in capes labeled mastermind or crime planner, and TikTokers are allegedly recreating supposed planning meetings with comedic flair. The alleged tone is both horrified and sarcastically entertained. A perfect storm for virality, financial fallout, allegedly massive. The $230,000 alone allegedly sparked conversations about wealth misuse, parental privilege, and moral bankruptcy. Analysts allegedly calculated how easily money can allegedly fund chaos when ethics are optional. One alleged financial sleuth reportedly commented, "It's amazing how fast $230,000 can allegedly go from luxury lifestyle to alleged murder facilitation. Truly mind-blowing. And this alleged audacity only fuels public outrage further." Meanwhile, alleged celebrity reactions are flooding in. Think late-night comedians, social media influencers, and sports analysts allegedly weighing in with punchy commentary, sarcastic remarks, and dramatic retellings. Carmelo Anthony's parents allegedly went from pep talks to plot talks, one alleged tweet read. Another joked PTA meeting more like planned the teen assassination committee. Allegedly, the combination of horror and humor is keeping this story trending non-stop, and public fascination shows no signs of slowing down. And then there's the alleged emotional aftermath for Austin Metaf's family. Allegedly, friends and family described feelings of betrayal, grief, and heartbreak beyond comprehension. "It's surreal," an alleged family friend said. "To think the people who should have guided a teenager allegedly orchestrated his doom, it's unimaginable." Allegedly, social media users expressed solidarity with the Metaf family, sharing their own stories of trust, betrayal, and parental oversight gone horrifyingly wrong. It's a global conversation blending empathy with viral spectacle. The alleged social implications huge. Schools, community leaders, and even sports organizations allegedly respond with cautionary statements. "We never imagined this could happen in our community." One alleged principal said, "Parents are supposed to protect children, not plan criminal acts." Allegedly, educators are using the story as a hypothetical lesson about ethics, communication, and moral responsibility. And as expected, social media is allegedly dissecting every quote, every nuance, every what-if scenario with relentless curiosity. But wait, there's more alleged drama. Reports of hypothetical resignations, probes, and political fallout are allegedly circulating. Imagine local council members allegedly reviewing parental conduct policies, law enforcement allegedly overhauling procedures and hypothetical tasks. Forces allegedly being proposed all because of $230,000 and an allegedly meticulous plan gone viral. One alleged analyst said, "If this doesn't make the textbooks, I don't know what will." It's modern suburban criminal folklore. And of course, viewers are allegedly eating it up, sharing timelines, graphics, and alleged evidence breakdowns at breakneck speed. Allegedly, the media storm doesn't stop at law enforcement or the public. Sports networks allegedly speculate on the impact the scandal could have on Carmelo Anthony's career and family legacy. Allegedly, pundits weigh in on emotional stress, public perception, and potential future controversies. How do you recover from alleged parental betrayal of this magnitude? One alleged commentator asks. And yes, every word allegedly spreads like wildfire, fueling more speculation, more outrage, and more engagement. Now, let's dive into the alleged psychology of it all, because this is where things get chillingly fascinating. Experts allegedly analyze how parents could allegedly rationalize such actions, the alleged manipulation of intermediaries, and the alleged moral detachment required to orchestrate something like this. One alleged psychologist allegedly said, "The cognitive dissonance is staggering." Allegedly planning an assassination while maintaining social normally. This is a textbook case for extreme compartmentalization. Allegedly, viewers are captivated by the alleged mind games, moral puzzles, and psychological audacity. And as if the alleged scandal couldn't get any bigger, hypothetical international attention allegedly kicks in. News outlets allegedly pick it up worldwide, comparing it to crime sagas, political scandals, and Hollywood thrillers. Allegedly, social media debates flare internationally to 30. Okay, really? This is just outrageous. It's like Breaking Bad met suburban life. Allegedly, the viral nature of the story turns Austin Metaf's tragic narrative into a cautionary tale spanning continents. So, what's allegedly next? Legal experts predict an unprecedented trial with courtroom drama worthy of a streaming series. Alleged witness testimonies, alleged forensic analyses, and alleged financial reconstructions are all anticipated to dominate news cycles for weeks, maybe months. Allegedly, the narrative will continue evolving, with new alleged twists and alleged evidence surfacing regularly. And social media already preparing for Part 4. Hypothetically speaking, the alleged key takeaway. This scandal allegedly highlights the darkest intersections of privilege, planning, and moral collapse. Allegedly, a life was put at risk. And allegedly, society is watching in real time how far alleged audacity can stretch. Allegedly, trust, family, and community norms have been redefined, debated, and dissected with every viral clip, every leaked report, every alleged confession, and finally, the alleged conclusion. The alleged shock value moment that will make viewers remember this story forever. Austin Metaf's tragic narrative allegedly exposes not just a planned act, allegedly facilitated by $230,000 burner phones and cryptic texts, but also a society ready to dissect, debate, and consume scandal like a blockbuster movie. Allegedly, it's a masterclass in drama, outrage, and public obsession. Dark, disturbing, and undeniably captivating. So, what do you think, folks? Are we watching the collapse of a family, or the greatest suburban crime saga of the decade? Allegedly $230,000, burner phones, cryptic texts, and a teen's life. Who even writes this stuff, right? But here we are witnessing it unfold like a real-life thriller. And trust me, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Do you think justice will ever catch up? Or will privilege and planning always tip the scales? Comment below with your wildest theories, because let's be honest, this story is too insane not to dissect every leak, every timeline, every alleged move has the world on edge. And while you're at it, smash that like button if you're shook, shocked, or just straight up fascinated by the audacity. Subscribe and hit the bell, because stories like this don't just vanish into the algorithm. They explode, they trend, and they haunt our feeds. We're talking ongoing updates, exclusive what-if breakdowns, and deep dives into scandals you thought only existed in movies. And don't just scroll past this one. Share it, debate it, tag your friends. Make them feel the chaos, the outrage, and the pure disbelief. Because Austin Metaf's story, alleged as it may be, is a cautionary tale, a viral spectacle, and a reminder that sometimes the biggest betrayals come from the people you trust the most. So the question is simple. Will Carmelo Anthony's parents ever face the consequences? Or is this just another story destined to go viral while justice takes its sweet time? Drop your thoughts, share your reactions, and stay tuned, because in this story, every second counts. And trust me, the next twist could be even crazier. Don't blink, don't scroll, stay obsessed, and keep watching.